University is a special place for teaching and learning. Its vision is to become a premier institution of innovative and ethical leaders for sustainable development. Its mission: the university shall primarily provide advanced education, higher technological, professional instruction, and training in the fields of education, arts and sciences, public administration, information technology, accountancy, law, and other relevant fields of study. It shall also promote research and extension service and provide progressive leadership in its areas of specialization. BukSU Quality Policy. Bukidnon State University is committed to produce globally competitive and responsible graduates through excellent instruction, responsive research, sustainable extension, and quality production for the highest satisfaction of its stakeholders. Bukidnon State University. Educate, innovate, lead.
DxBU 104.5 FM.
Discover groundbreaking research shaping our community and environment. Tune in to Pakigsusi o Pagpakabana, a research radio program airing on DxBU 104.5 FM. Good day, everyone. Welcome to Pakigsusi o Pagpakabana. Explore scientific studies, community development, and innovative solutions. Join us for episode 1 entitled Scientific Studies Related to Sawaga River Management. Join host Tyreese and Matias on an enlightening journey into the world of sustainable agricultural innovation. This episode of Pakigsusi o Pagpakabana, Research para sa Katauhan features groundbreaking research from Bukidnon State University on bioorganic hydroponic cultivation, featuring Dr. Louise Atulba, an eco-agriculturist, program chair Angeli Abendano, an environmental specialist. Discover how these innovative researchers have successfully integrated bioorganic methods into hydroponic farming, demonstrating its potential to rival traditional chemical solutions while promoting environmental sustainability. Maayad haal daw ta inyo alan, maayong pagpaminaw sa atong programang Pakigsusi o Pagpakabana, Research para sa Katauhan, a radio program for research dissemination, feedback gathering, and leverages the strengths of radio as a medium to reach diverse audiences, foster community engagement, and also promote inclusive dialogue around research findings. Atong programa karon usa ka research program nga gidumalaan sa research unit ilalom sa Office of the Vice President for Research, Extension, and Innovations. Atong miaging episode, atong nahisgutan ang inisyatibo sa Bukidnon State University para sa Sawaga River. I am your host, Tyreese Matias, ug karong adlaw atong pangsusihon ang mga bantugan ug makaimpluwensyang mga research studies na namugna sa atong kalibutan. Isa na niini ang research study mahitungod sa innovations in fostering a greener university. Malipayon kami nga makauban nato karon ng duha sa atong young natural science researchers aron mag-ambit sa soilless farming base sa ilang research study entitled Bioorganic Hydroponic Cultivation of Curly Green Leaf Lettuce. Welcome sa atong programa, Dr. Louise Atulba, o sa atong Environmental Science Program Chair, Angeli Abendano.
Hello, Ms. Tyreese. We are very pleased to be here, and sa ato ang mga listeners and viewers, we are very excited to share some information about our research.
Same here, Ms. Tyreese. It's an honor to be part of the BukSU Centennial celebration and to share about BukSU's green initiatives.
Alright, so we are very happy that you're here. So, dili na ito padugayon pa? Okay na ba mo?
Yes.
Okay, so to start, can you tell us how you came up with the idea for this research on bioorganic hydroponic cultivation of curly green leaf lettuce?
Okay, so as a teacher, anad gyud ta no, medyo anad ta to discuss the basics before really discussing deeper into the topic. So let me give the audience a brief background of hydroponics. So nganong gitawag siya nga hydroponics? It's because kini siya ang pagtanom without soil. So soilless cultivation. The term hydroponics was coined from Greek words nga hydros, meaning water, and ponos, which means labor. So literally, it means working water. So how do we plant without the soil? So murag kopyaho nato ang environment sa soil and i-make nato nga mutubo ang tanom. So that's the idea. And this hydroponic system, farming system, is not new. In fact, it was dated back in the prehistoric times. Ang pinakauna nagbuhat sa hydroponics no ang hanging gardens of Babylon and also ang floating gardens of Aztecs sa Mexico, no? But later na automated siya and it was commercialized as early as 1980 sa Europe. So common na gid kaayo ni siya, and sa ako lang nga background, I got the idea when I was trained during my master's degree sa South Korea. It was already smart hydroponics back then, 2011. But coming here to the Philippines in 2021, during the pandemic, ay pa siya ni boom. So medyo na late ang Pilipinas, no? But it's okay because better late than never, no? So actually, ang pandemic gyud ang medyo naghatag idea sa amoa to work on hydroponics because it was really a helpless situation, dili ta makagawas. And then there's an issue in food safety and food security. So we need to work on it, no? And so ang among gibuhat is why not introduce this farming system since napatok naman siya because of the DIY, no? Kaya lang kailangan nato tagaan og background nga ang growers do not only know how to do hydroponics but they know the principles behind it. Kay para dili lang bitaw sila nga mag-follow lang sa YouTube, but they know and they understand and how to fix when things go wrong, no? So isa po dayon sa kuan is kailangan namo siya i-twist in a way nga ma-relate ang environmental science. So to avoid kanang impacts on the environment, we opted for bioorganic. Actually, this is the idea of Mama Ann because she is an environmental science specialist. So I came here sa BukSU bringing this hydroponic technology, but then what's new, no? Unsa pa man, na naman siya sa YouTube. So ingon si Mama Ann, why not make it organic? So this is very good nga idea for me, no, kay kuan siya kanang high-tech siya but at the same time environment friendly, kay organic siya more siya high-tech nga conventional. So it's a very unique technology, and ang amo agad is medyo na challenge kay mi ba, let's try to prove them wrong nga dili gid ga work ang organic nutrient solution sa hydroponics. So that's where the idea came from, no? So medyo na challenge me and we try to propose it, and luckily and thankfully BukSU funded us with this research.
All right, thank you so much, Dr. Sarah, for that very detailed kaayong background sa ilang study, no? So it is gwapo kayo siya hunahunahon, ma'am, no, because the technology is there pero iyo pag siyang gi-upgrade nga something environmental friendly na siya. No, kasi for the information of everybody, if you search sa YouTube o kanang mga hydroponic, usually kapang gawas is mga katong solutions, chemicals, no?
Solutions.
Pero what's new here sa project nilang, sa research nilang Doc Sara ug ni Mamaan is, instead of using chemicals, they utilized organic fertilizers. So, muna siya nakagwapo sa ilang research studies. Okay, so we're on to our next question. Nabay mga particular nga mga problema or mga gap baka sa mga existing research nga you want to address?
Okay, so the first gap that we saw, kay kuan gud siya kanang most of the journal publications nag-claim gud sila nga organic solutions cannot compete with the chemical fertilizers nga formulated complete gud siya as in sa nutrient solutions. But in this case, kanang try lang gid gihapon namo. Inana magud ako mag-research tano, you have to be strong-headed. No, so kini siya nga gap gusto gyud namo i-disprove. So muna siya ang na-challenge kay me to use the organic solution. And also dili research gap but situational gap diri sa Bukidnon during the pandemic, and especially here sa Malaybalay, we lack some arable lands or kanang yuta nga matamnan because city na manggod kay ang Malaybalay. Also sa BukSU proper because dili man siya kanang agricultural setup no ang BukSU. So bagay gud kaayo ang vertical farming. And then another gap is ang people nowadays are so busy nga dili na sila ganahan kay magawas or dili na pud kaayo trending ang magtanom nga kanang maghago-hago gid ka og kanang basok ba no kay kuan gid siya. So unsaon nato na pag-address? So here comes this farming system nga medyo convenient siya for all ages, all gender, and different generations makasabay gid siya. So ganahan kaayo ko gid ani ba kay daghan siya nga gap ma-address. And then of course ang food safety and security ato gid siyang matubag.
Like, you know, because you don't need acres of land
Yes.
para magtanom,
Produce.
no? You can just put up tuna boxes man na siya mga no? Usually
Or fruit boxes.
or fruit boxes. Nga balag isa or duha you can produce mga pila ka lettuce na baka na siya, no? And for your own consumption. So that's very nice, no? You don't need lands or dili siya pang negosyo lang, pwede po siya pang
Personal
consumption. Oo. So that's really great. So okay na ba ta to move on?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So I would like to address this question to Ma'am Marie. Ma'am, how did your team come together to work on this project?
Okay, so Ms. Tyreese, a little background about our team up or tandem with Doc Sara. Pre-pandemic years pa, since 2017, the Natural Sciences Department had a research and extension project on Food Squared. It's modeling organic gardening for resilient communities in Malaybalay, for climate resiliency in Malaybalay City. And we were promoting or advocating organic urban gardening among kanang city nga mga households, specifically in Natidasan, so that there is faith or what we call food always in the home. So para food secure ang mga households. So it was also research based, no? So na ay mga we studied some perfect soil formulation to conduct organic gardening, and it ended on last 2020 during the pandemic. That same year po, Doc Sara joined the BukSU community and bringing with her expertise in agricultural chemistry, specifically on hydroponics. So we discussed na why not we can work on what has already existed before, unsa nga projects na nag-exist, and we can scale that up using agri-biotechnology or hydroponics, no? So i-scale up pa nato ang kahibalo sa atong mga partner communities about gardening or about securing food. So it took some time to conceptualize, and we actually proposed several times po, and finally atong 2023 we were granted the kind of institutional research grant here in BukSU. So we started in the first quarter of 2023. So that is how we collaborated in this project.
All right. Thank you so much, Ma'am Marie, for that
answer, we can really say that Bukidnon State University is always looking for innovative or smart ways or smart projects that enables research, and also mga research pod nga atong magamit dili lang kita diri sa ato ang university pero apil gid sa atong communities, no, dako kayo siya nga matabang. So with that, we will move on to our second part of this program, which is we will be talking about the research methods that you had taken during your research. So first up, so atong pagaisgutan na karon ang mga methods na inyong gipanggamit para sa inyong study. So can you walk us through the research process?
Okay, so for the research method, I will do quick murag wiki how lang. So we started with, of course, this is bioorganic, so we need to source out locally available organic fertilizers, no? So we really started from scratch. We searched out mga something like BAF, eco nga mga agricultural like hiniliban pod, no, so mga inana. There are mga small groups and mga advocate for environmental and agricultural development who are producing organic fertilizers. So we try to source out their materials and then we purchase it, no. So we try to make sure nga available gid siya sa Bukidnon because the setup is pandemic, and also the goal is it should be affordable but innovative. So after that one, after sourcing out, we have read several publications on how to convert it into nutrient solution. No, so being a graduate of agricultural chemistry, so na ako'y background sa soil science. So the target of this is i-remove ang soil. So if you remove soil sa planting, unsa man ang source of nutrients sa tanom, dili pwede nga tubig lang. So the tubig should be filled with nutrients. So dito na mo gi-extract ang nutrients from the locally sourced out nga mga organic fertilizers. Actually, these are from mga basura nga malata. So gipalata siya, gipakaon sa mga worms, gidugangan og microorganisms para mo gawas ang iyang mga organic nga mga fertilizers. So after that one, we tried to test it because we already have the kanang DIY nga type, so we call it Kratky method. Naa siya sa styro box, dili tong automated kaayo nga smart hydroponic kay mahadlok man gud ang tao if we talk about hydroponic kay hala automated mahal, but you can actually do it because again, I would like to clarify, hydroponic means walay soil, it's just water. So hydroponic doesn't necessarily mean nga machineries and expensive things. So in order to make it to come up with the hydroponic nga Kratky method, so we sourced out na pod mga used nga fruit boxes, no. So we cut holes and then we used mga styro cups nga reusable ra pod among ginabalik-balik to promote sustainability, no, sa environmental aspect. And then the organic nutrient solution that we created, so we have the technique, but we are applying for utility model pa, no. So mura siya ma-patent slightly. If mahimo na siya, then we will spread we will disseminate how to do it. Yeah. So for experimental purposes, after namo naka-create atong solution, gitest namo siya sa high value crops such as lettuce, because medyo heat pan siya karon, ga-change ang diet nato sa Bukidnon, medyo gaawat ta sa South Korea, no. Kimchi, no, and samgyupsal. So the demand for these salad vegetables is increasing. So we tried that one, and dali kaayo siya mutubo and tambok kaayo siya. So after din adto is we conducted several trials, gi-check namo, gi-compare namo, nag-order pud mi og chemical fertilizer, gi-compare namo sa amo ang organic fertilizer, and then gi-check namo ang growth parameters like number of leaves, kanang sa mga stem, unsa kadako kataas iyang roots, and then amo pong gipa-analyze tong amo ang organic nutrient solution kay i-compare namo iyang content dito sa chemical fertilizer. So naa din pud may mga key results, but for the method inadto gyud siya ka simple. Ako i-recap, nagkuha lang mi og mga organic fertilizer, among gi-convert into nutrient solution, nag-DIY mi og Kratky method, and then gipatubo na mo ang mga high value crops, and then we got good results.
Alright, so dili gyud day lalim inyong gipang-agian Dr. and Ma'am Marino. Tedious giday kay siya. All for the love of the environment, BukSU and lettuce kasanggipsal. Sige. So padayon na nato. Unsa man ang mga challenges na inyong naatubang sa inyong study o giunsa ninyo ni sila og pag-overcome?
Okay. Let me start with during that time, 2023, first quarter of 2023, wala pa'y greenhouse facility. So, we put up a low-cost nga facility nga functional pod, can accommodate 10 fruit boxes, ay hydroponic boxes, and tapos naka-grow mi og mga high-value crops for a period of 3 months. No? So, though low-cost siya, covered with a UV plastic, but we were successful with growing these high-value crops. So, and right now, since kano sa gani na start na put up ang greenhouse pod sa university, this year lang pod, no?
May.
At May of this year. So, with the support of the BukSU administration, Doc Sara, with the initiative of Doc Sara, BukSU was able to put up a simple greenhouse din sa may CAS building complex. So, kato siya ang main na mga challenge. Ikaduha is, like you've mentioned a while ago, Ms. Tyreese, tedious ang preparation of nutrient solution. So, but we were able to manage that because during that time, we have students enrolled in agricultural biotechnology. So we have them to be involved, no, in the preparation of nutrient solution. So medyo laborious gid siya, manual gid ang preparation, but it was a very good exposure for the students, kanang practical pud nga application on agricultural biotechnology. So though there were challenges, but it was managed, no, by the team.
Alright, so thank you, Kayo. And just by listening to your answers, naku nga realize nga question, if it's okay
Yes.
with you. So I just wanna ask, or basin gusto pod mabalance sa itong mga viewers and listeners, kung same ra ba ang crop time sa hydroponic versus sa normal na tunga cropping, or mas paspas ba kaha, or mas unsa man kay?
Based on our experience, ako nag-focus man ko sa growing basil. Same ra gihapon ang iyahang kanang what do you call that, harvest time, no, nga pwede na ma-harvest ang kuan sa ka plant. As to lettuce,
Yeah. Same ra gyud iyang crop time, and the advantage is continuous farming, kay protected farming man gud ni siya. Unlike sa conventional farming, exposed siya sa gawas, kaunon sa mga ilaga, sa mga inana ba, sa mga pests, no, exposed to pests and diseases. So as for the harvesting time, it's the same.
Yeah.
Ang advantage niya kay protected kaayo siya, so you don't need to apply mga fertilizer and pesticides.
Oo.
Yeah, so it's really clean farming and continuous throughout the year, kay wala makaka-consider sa environmental nga mga harshness.
yeah.
Alright, thank you, Kayo, no? So I think dako kayo na siya nga variable nga gusto madunggan sa tong listeners, o gusto ba nila i-adapt ang hydroponic,
Yeah.
no, labi na sa tong mga farmers karon. So sige, nanata sa atong third part of the program, we will be talking about the key findings ninyo sa research. So can you share to us unsa man ang mga pinaka-significant findings na nanggawas gikan sa inyong research?
Okay, there's only one significant finding. I can proudly say we have successfully disproved the well-known fact nga organic growing of hydroponics is really lesser than chemical growing. So in our experiment, without bias, no, we had several replicates, amok yung gidaghan, no, and it turned out that those lettuce and basil grown under organic farming, kay if not greater, then equal ra siya sa chemically grown. So if that's the case, the recommendation should be up na lang ka sa organic farming, because aside from low cost, it's safe and
Healthier.
it's clean.
Yeah.
No, so comparable de ay siya. I don't know what happened sa mga previous researches, but in our case, without bias gyud, mas gwapo gyud ang tubo sa organic. So we highly recommend it.
Alright, so thank you kayo, no? Gwapo gud ang organic mo. Kaya gitawag siya nga organic, no? Napatoy sayingan sa to. Don't panic, it's organic. Alright, on to our next question. So, Doc Sar, unsa man ang mga main differences ngayong na-observe between bioorganic, hydroponic cultivation, and other methods?
Okay, so obviously there are differences, no? Mag-start sa medyo negative, ang medyo laborious good ang preparation for the bioorganic because you formulate your own. Whereas kung chemical fertilizer ka, dito lang nimo paliton and ready to use. In terms of the effectivity, same siya sa amo nga product, no, ambot sa uban. Maybe because the locally sourced out namo nga organic fertilizers kay pure manggod siya gyud, dayon rich pud og resources ang Bukidnon, so murag wala gitoy fillers nga mga, let's say, vermicast, no, and other microorganisms. Dayon ang very big difference niya kay sa kuan, ma-feel gud nimo siya sa economical nga kuan aspect, kay economically feasible ang kuan organic, and then environmental friendly. We always repeat that because that's the goal. And then kanang effective siya for growing for cultivation of high value crops. So when we say high value crops like lettuce and basil, these are used for culinary. So kung culinary siya, medyo mahal-mahal gyud siya, no? So dili man gud siya practical nga mag-hydroponic ta og munggus. Okay? The cost is medyo mahal ang initial cost, and then ang return of investment is low. So dito kita sa high value crops, and we are thinking nga kung high value crop siya, it requires a lot of mga arte-arte, but actually ni grow gid siya effectively dito sa sa amo ang organic nga hydroponics nga DIY ra pag yun. So you can sell it really at a high price because aside from organic, it's clean pud siya, no. Nya high value crop na siya daan. So dako gid kaayo siya nga difference nga murag ma-convince gyud nato ang tao nga go organic gid ta.
Alright, so thank you kayo for that wonderful and grabe ka insightful nga input, Doc Sar. So, nanata sa part sa atong programa where atong i-discuss na nato ang dissemination sa results. No? So, sa inyong research, naagi mga gwapong mga tulunan na importante kayo ipagawa sa atong mga komunidad. Unsa man ang mga plano ninyo sa pagpagawa sa inyong mga findings?
Okay, so for dissemination, definitely we will publish this one because it's one of the quickest way para mapa-disseminate unsay Bisaya. Ma-spread ang information sa scientific community labi na sa Pilipinas kay daghan man tag agricultural schools and people who are kanang enthusiasts sa organic farming. So kung na-publish man gud siya sa journals, meaning na scrutinized gid na siya and the data is something that you can trust. So i-publish na mo siya. Once kuan na pud namo ma-apply for utility model, i-publish pud namo tong unsaon pagbuhat adtong amo ang organic nga fertilizer. Amo pa sa siyang ginahan-ay for now. So definitely time will come nga amo gid siyang spread. We will not keep the information to ourselves para we all grow healthy here sa Bukidnon and hopefully sa Philippines.
Alright, thank you kayo. No? Excited kayo mi nga moabot na nga time, no, nga accessible na ang lettuce, clean pagid ang production, and then healthy pud ta, no? So another question regarding that, will you be presenting at any conferences or seminars?
Yes, actually we have presented this sa one international conference, but kung naapag yung mga invitations like sa P-card, no, so we are very willing to spread to share ang outcomes nato diri sa BukSU.
Okay, nadunggan na ninyo karon, no? So katong mga gusto og mga researchers, ang katong mga ga-host og mga seminars, willing silang Doc Sara og si Ma'am Marie sa inyohang invitation. Alright? So last na gyud sa kanisya nga part, unsa inyong mga plano sa pag-involve sa mga stakeholders sama sa atong farmers ug sa mga agricultural organizations sa inyong mga dissemination efforts in the future?
All right. We already partnered with Natidasan Christian Church Community led by Pastor Daniel Asuncion. So na ay mga community members anang organization who are into small scale farming. So we will be involving them or inviting them for kanang mga technology demonstration. In fact, last June of this year, amo na nang gi-invite ang kani among mga partner nga mga small scale farmers dinhi sa ato ang BukSU greenhouse, no? So nag technology demonstration mi sa ilaha og hydroponics. And katong Food Squared 2.0 nga project, we also partnered with the City Agriculture Office. They are also supporting kanang hydroponic growers, no? So we can also link to these hydroponic growers through the City Agriculture Office para we can further disseminate our technology in the future.
Alright, so thank you kayo, Ma'am Marie. Okay. So, karon nga part ato ng paghahisgutan ang utilization sa research study ni Doc Sara ug ni Ma'am Marie. So, how do you envision the practical utilization of your research results?
Okay. So actually, we have already identified Food Squared 2.0 as our potential kanang project, extension project that will utilize our technology. So through the Natidasan Christian Church community, but also farmers who have the willingness to learn about hydroponics, no? So open gid siya. Next year we will begin our training series 2, mga additional na mga trainings about organic urban gardening. So perhaps we can invite more farmers, no, sa ana nga activity. And then another utilization is sa amo ang curriculum. In the Natural Sciences Department, we are offering biology major in biotechnology and environmental science. So pwede gid kaayo siya i-utilize sa curriculum in teaching agricultural biotechnology nga ginahandulan ni Doc Sara. So as early as this year, no, nanay mga involvement ng mga students sa kaning greenhouse in the university. And then in the future pod, pwede pod nga this kind of kanang innovation can lead to environmental entrepreneurship. So naagi hapon na siya nga subject nga gina-offer sa environmental science. So daghan siya og applicability, and this is just to name a few.
Alright, so gwapo gid kayo, no? Kay just one research, imagine, daghan kayo siya possible nga mga impact and utilization, no? So unsa mga benepisyo na makuha sa atong mga farmers or sa atong komunidad sa mga findings sa inyong research?
Of course, number one, it's a very good source of innovation, especially that ang gardening inputs are locally sourced, no? So ma-source ra sa ato ang mga farmers within Bukidnon or within Malaybalay. And with their limited space, they can actually produce high value crops bisag diha ra sa ilahang backyards or front yards, no? Ikaduha, it's also economical farming inputs. Kanang, I must say, low cost ng mga farm inputs ang ginagamit, no? So this is a very good opportunity for farmers to have sustainable farming, no? So sustainable because aside sa naa sila economic gains, they learn new technology, may mo silang empowered nga mga citizens, but they can also help prevent environmental impacts.
Okay, thank you kayo. So, kani nga question, atong next question is, I think, gahulatan gini sa tanan, o ako pod, gahulatan ka gini nga question, if naaba mo yung mga plano sa commercial application sa inyong research?
First quarter of this year, we submitted our kaning innovation as a utility model sa through the IPTTU of the university. So fingers crossed nga we will be granted the utility model nga certificate for the technology.
Okay, so after that, pwede na line for commercialization?
Possible.
Okay, so okay, in terms of commercial application, I got one input from my student sa Agribiotech. She happened to be an SK chairman sa Manolo. And then nakaingon siya ba nga, after knowing the technology nga, sayon raman di ay siya and achievable, nakaingon din siya nga, ma'am, pwede din himo og project ba dito sa amuang kuan, sa amuang barangay kay para naipagkakitaan ang mga mama nga kanang wala ga work or ang kanang mga out of school youth, no? So kuan siya nga kanang tsada siya ba nga sa feeling nga kanang although dili kami mainly ang makakuan commercialize ani, but by spreading the technology and makita nila ma-break ang stigma nga lisod kaayo siya, so murag makahatag og idea, murag people services ba nga hala makahatag ta og kuan sa ilaha idea for entrepreneurship, and then makakwarta sila, and then in fact there was katong nag-viral from Kadingilan nga nag-hydroponic siya, a graduate of business administration sa BukSU. Dili gani siya bio, dili gani siya agribiotech, but by applying this kaning simple nga principles, no, so naka-gain good siya from that. If I'm not mistaken, 10,000 ihang gakahalin from the hydroponics nga DIY, no. So how much more if ma-carefully transfer and ma-confident good ang grower sa technique and mas ma-improve pa gud namo, no. So dako kay siya potential for commercialization.
Lagi, Doc, sir, nagwapo kayo murag wide kay ang possible reach sa research, no? Kasi as early as now, wala pa gali ninyo ni gawas ang utilization model na nay mga DIY nga 10,000 na ilahang income. What more if ma-okay at inyuhang utilization model, magamit na sa atong mga tao, di ba? Mas mapagwapo siguro ang mga tubo o mas healthy ang ilahang mga products, no? Okay, Doc Sar, para sa inyo, unsa ka mga long-term impacts sa pag-adapt sa bioorganic hydroponic system sa mga agricultural industries?
Okay, so since Bukidnon is the food basket of the Philippines, if we adopt this kind of farming, sustainable kaayo siya because climate-smart farming system. And also we can assure food security kay continuous production man siya. This is not an alternative to conventional farming nga famous sa Bukidnon, but this is a supplement. So meaning mas mudaghan atong produce kay kung wala pa nag-harvest ang sa farm, we have this vertical farm or kanang hydroponic nga system which is a supplement. So ensured nga food security at least within Bukidnon lang sa.
Alright, so isa po na, Doc Sar, no, because you don't need hectares of land to be able to produce a lot, no? Isa na sa nakagwapo sa hydroponics nilang, Doc Sara. Sa dili pa nato tapuson, unsa man ang mga sunod nga mga lakang alang niining research studies ninyo?
Okay, so since nakita namo nga successful na dai siya, mutubo siya maayo sa organic, amo siyang ginatawag nato nga biofortify. So meaning sudlan nato siya, for example lettuce, sudlan pa nato siya another nga micronutrients. So murag lettuce fortified with zinc and iron, something like that. So kay na may ga-produce og mga micronutrient fortified nga mga biscuits, no? But this is for the food tech. So for us sa NVSci and Agribiotech, we will incorporate the kanang mas nutritious nga kuan ba nga pagkaon through through amendment of nutrient solution. So gitawag na siya nga biofortification. And also we will explore more on other high value crops and staple food crops in Bukidnon like kamote, patatas, mahal maghihapon ni siya nga mga kuan. So dili na siguro ang rice because impractical, but they are trying why not rice or adlay, but this is impractical, no, kay tons man imong need. So katulang yung kanang ready to eat, kanang why not, no. I'm also eyeing ang peppers, bell peppers and tomatoes partner with basil. So daghan ka
short-term crops.
Yeah, short-term crops and daghan tag pwede ma-explore. So murag katulang sa gyud siya for now.
Okay, so nindot gid kayo, no? Salamat sa pag-ambit sa inyong mga kasinatian o sa inyong innovative work sa hydroponic cultivation. So, basin na pa mo yung mga gustong ipangdugang sama sa mga pahabilin sa atong mga listeners or mga pasalamat nga gusto niyo ipaabot.
Okay, we would like to take this opportunity to thank the BukSU administration for their support to our research and extension endeavor. So first, the Smart BukSU President, Dr. Joy M. Mirasol, Vice President for Research, Extension, and Innovation, Dr. Karina Joan Barroso, our VPAA, Dr. Hazel Abiwela, Vice President for Administration and Finance, Sir Dante S. Victoria Jr., our VP CAS, Dr. Lincoln V. Tan, of course, our Research Unit Director, si Ma'am Joanne Vicente, Chief Administrative Officer, Ma'am Rosana Generato, and with her is Ma'am Erlinda Bahian, who actually facilitated the putting up our greenhouse here in the university. Dean Dr. Maribel Valdez, and our chairperson for the Natural Sciences Department, the sexy Desiree Christine Arbotante.
Okay, so I also would like to thank the BukSU community as a whole for taking this vision of mine. No? Lisod kaayo siya ipasulod gyud, especially that we are not an agricultural university, but BukSU is very open-minded and so supportive kayo ang atong administration that when I floored this kind of technology, tanan gud sila from the supervisor sa NATSAI until the university president, they all came together to put up the greenhouse so that the students can work there, researchers can work there, and we all enjoy the products of this. Actually, we had the products, the basil, the lettuce, we distributed it to the faculty, and it really kanang open up bitaw sa mga eyes, even sa ato ang mga campus utility, no, gapangutan na gid sila, ma'am, unsaon ni pagbuhat, ma'am, namoy training, ma'am, so kanang makita na ako ba nga maka-awaken siya sa awareness sa society to be healthy, to reduce carbon footprints, daghan kay siya kanang para ma-increase pa gyud ang oxygen production sa malay-balay, no, so ma-envision nato ang Bukidnon nga vertical farming aside from the kanang reduced nga kanang environmental degradation, so healthy gid siya nga community and mag-start siya sa BukSU. So for that, I'm so thankful gid nga gisuportahan mi and sa research pod nga gifundingan gid mi sa university. So that's all from me. We are truly grateful for BukSU and the research community sa BukSU for supporting this one.
Salamat kayod sa paggahin sa inyong oras, sa pag-ambit sa inyong inobatibang research. We appreciate the time and effort nga inyong ginagahin sa pagpamugna aniyang importante and timely na research study. So we look forward to seeing how your findings will shape the future of agriculture. Ug salamat usab sa atong mga tigpaminaw sa pakighuban sa atong episode 2 sa atong programang Pakigsusi ug Pagpakabana, Research para sa Katawhan. Padayon sa pagpaabot sa dugang pagpadasig nga mga istorya sa research nga nagahimo og kaayuhan sa atong kalibutan. Hangtod sa sunod natong pakigsusi, kini si Tyreese L. Matias, nagadasig kaninyo nga magpabiling mausisaon ug magpabiling maalamon. Maayong adlaw kaninyong tanan.